Nice and low, baby. Bit of work's done, boys. Time to play. Shoo! Full on ice chunks floating by, dude. No. Wow, that's the coldest one I've ever been in, ever. And I'm by myself. I can't die out here. Now I feel better than I've ever felt immediately. Woo! Couldn't imagine if I didn't do that. Little baby dip, little kinder dip, dude. That thing was ruthless. Ice chunks just constantly smashing into my back. I think we gotta go get the freaking duck, the little flamingo. All right, well, it looks like we got about 50 degrees just outside. Thermometer rubber ducky. Here we go. 30.5 I'm claiming. Just a touch over 30. That's the coldest we've ever gotten. It's the coldest I've ever seen water. Couple of goats! Jakey goats! Oh my gosh. Never did a cabinet check. What happens when you're by yourself? All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We got some serious Stoked to break down right now. We booked our flights to Japan. We got Chap, his brother, AKA the Duker, Daly, who has been already in transit for probably 6 hours. We fly out tomorrow, and a surprise guest to come help with the editing so that we can keep some severe bangers coming for you guys. And it's expensive and it's been insane. We were thinking about it and I've actually never bought a flight to Japan. Shout out to the homie, D Ward, who hooked us up with flights there. We have booked return flights home, but as you guys can tell, for the past like week or two, I've just been hammering out all of the review videos that I could to try to make some money so that we could get to Japan because it's more expensive than it's ever been. And we got one final video to break down for you guys. Something that I'm literally so stoked on, which is this extremely heavy and massive HyperAx Volt Ski. We're calling it the Hyper Volt Ski, and it's basically an attachment that clips into the back of your car if you have a hitch mount, and you can store apparently 4 pairs of skis or 2 snowboards on each side, up to 180 pounds, RV rated. And we woke up this morning, just been dialing ourselves in so that we can be ready for tomorrow when we fly out. Cleaned up the entire RV, AKA washed the outside of it, $1 an hour. It took me 37 minutes. They got me for 37 beans, but you can't clean it any better than I did. The complete undercarriage, just all the salt and grime. It's been insane to just kind of be living in this. Give a little TLC to her before we take off. And yeah, we're gonna open up this HyperAxe Volt ski here once we get to Big Snow. We're driving to New York right now. We just rolled up to a Whole Foods. We're about to go inside and just grab some essentials for the next couple weeks in Japan, potentially a month or two. You never know with us. I just ended up on Parkway. Wasn't sure. All of a sudden, the bridges seemed like they were getting shorter and shorter. Checked my phone. Said we had been underneath a 12.6 before, but we couldn't make it underneath a 9.11, and all of a sudden I'm flying at 50 miles an hour and there's an 11.1 bridge, and I straight up have never held onto a wheel of a car and braced for impact while going through a bridge. I thought potentially the roof might come off. So we pulled off, we swerved over to 95. We have been charging, but honestly, we've just been like going with the flow. I've been sleeping proper every single night in the freezing cold temps, waking up, dropping some bangers for you guys. The support actually on Patreon has been next level. We've been getting more supporters every day. So not only is this video sponsored by HyperAxe, which you're gonna see here shortly, but I gotta show some love personally to Evan Orlowski. We appreciate you. And then just Nick. Could be any Nick, but it's not. It's you. We appreciate you, Nick. And then one more, Olivia Fan. This video is not sponsored by y'all. It is dedicated to y'all. I appreciate you guys, the support. We've been dropping some extra stoke on there, hiding some stuff, posting it on the Patreon, giving you guys extra raw footage, working extra hard. Let's go dial in some things here so that we can get up to Big Snow in Jersey, get some laps in tonight, go link up with Gertie, pack the bags, and get ready for potentially the next best couple weeks of our lives here. It's been nuking in Japan, and we haven't been in 4 years, so stoke levels are peaking. I love you guys. Let's go. Oh no! I've literally never jammed harder and had something cut out. Alright, we only got an hour and a half to go ride. Gertie Beats is rolling up right now, so I figured we'll do this after we ride, but I just want to remind you guys and take a look at it and let you know that this video is supported and sponsored by these guys. So we gotta show them some serious love, and I'm honestly curious. You ready for this? Holy moly, it's an operation. All right, not too crazy. A bag of stuff, a manual, the 2 mounts. I'm assuming this goes in the car, and you probably use a mount to mount this puppy to it. Throw the bars out that hold the snowboards. We're stoking. All right, drop a thumbs up on this video. Now that we're finally getting some support, I've been neglecting the paid ads for so long just because couldn't find any really good ones. But when we find like companies like this, snowboard racks, just snowboard companies and things that help health and longevity and the things that we actually back, even if I have to do more of them, just incorporate one every now and then. It's nice to finally get a little reward for all the stoke that we're putting in here. So drop a thumbs up on this video, drop a comment if you're excited to see what this thing's gonna look like. Maybe, I don't think Gertie has a rack, so we might have to debacle this whole situation here and throw it on the back of the Gnar. Let's go, Big Snow. Back for the boys. it was too quick. I'm out of here. I'm bailing.
Which went right over my head, so.
That's crazy. Alright, this will be the last clip with natural color, switching to flat. Alright, we switched to flat color profile. Here on out.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, did not see it.
Bro, how you doing, dude? I thought you were just in Utah. What? Yeah. We're in Vermont. Oh, yeah? Yeah, we're going to Japan tomorrow. Nice! Flying out, yeah. Dude, can't wait to see the vids. Oh, dude, thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
Look at the berm and the freaking runway here. In the lift line. Heavy tram. Go, go, go! Yeah! That was a good jump. Almost good, bro.
3 runs in. Feel like I got one more.
Dude, these are the most like intro feature I've ever seen. Never seen a better intro feature. Like you almost can't have anything but good things happen to you on that. Worst case scenario, you're still dreaming. Are you hitting that long rail yet?
Tube rail thing?
Yeah.
No.
What about the long box next to it?
Yeah, but I'll only 50-50.
No board slide?
I don't know how to like rotate. Every time I try, I like kind of start tilting on a edge. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. I guess you got to put it on like your weight on one foot.
How'd you learn hitting the boxes for the first time?
I just rode on it, saw what happened.
How long was it?
It was like basically that little mini box that's dug into the snow there. It was a little bit elevated.
That's what I was claiming. That was the most perfect beginner box ever.
Yeah.
It wasn't sticky. I feel like you could get up on that yellow. This is what you learned on?
Yeah, but it was elevated.
Yeah!
What up, bro?
Let's go! Good to see you, bro!
Yeah, good to see
Casey
you,
back
bro.
in the building.
I was like, damn, this place feels empty right now.
Felt dead, dude.
Yeah.
We're back. And then how long did it take you until you were hitting this whole long one here?
Not too long after the first one. I hit the small box a bunch of times until, you feel comfortable in that. See, like that, like rotating, I can't do yet. So, or like right now, I'm still getting comfortable, like putting the weight on the front foot, I guess, like getting all the way through it. Oh, on the same board that I got too.
Dude, what's up with that? It's like my toes stuck together. Alright, so I feel like we should teach how to go from your first 50-50 on a box to your first board slide.
That'd be sick.
Get you dialed in the next 14 minutes. You gotta hike it though.
Alright.
You down?
Yeah.
I should just wear my hiking boots. Just coached. That'd be way sicker. I don't know why I have my toe locked up. I've been riding every day. No, it was like I put my boot on and like one of my toes was like overlapped. I would say the biggest thing is when you're hitting it, you want to either go straight on or 90 degrees.
Like don't rotate on the box?
So like pop, turn 90 and land sideways.
Would you go like middle board or like under?
I would try to go underneath 1 foot.
Yeah.
100%. But the reason for that is because when you're at 45-degree angle, your edge can dig in. When you're at 90-degree angle, your board basically will be flat. At any point in time, if you go on a toe edge or a heel edge, you're so when you pop, you turn it 90, and when you land on the binding, you just literally flat, loose, little knees bent, upright, just like you normally would, but it's just a commitment thing of turning that 90 degrees and landing on it sideways. I feel like you're gonna get this easy box first try.
I think so.
You know what I mean?
Almost like ollie in and then land 90 degrees on one foot.
Yes, pop in, turn 90, land 90, stay on it, pop out.
Gotcha.
The only thing that matters is you stay flat base.
So you don't catch.
Yeah, so just keep the knees bent so that you can keep the board angled downhill because it's a down box. Woo! Straight at it. That was good.
Was it?
Yeah. That's straight. That's 90. You did like 60 maybe. And because you were at 60, it pushed you a little bit onto your tail. If you were more on your binding, right over that foot, so just come in straight like you did, do your pop and your turn, just don't initiate left or right at all. Just turn the board. So the upper body stays right where it is and you're literally just shifting your hips.
Okay, but if you do that, wouldn't you be more centered?
Center of mass is just gonna end up right over your waist.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then because it's a down, bend your knees like you're on the board slide right now. See how when you bend your knees, your feet start to elevate and it pushes you downhill. The lower your knees are bend, the more easy you'll be able to absorb that down bar.
Gotcha.
So just a little bit more knees bent and lock into that 90, you got it. There he is. What's up, bro? Wow. Bend those knees. There it was.
It almost feels like it's so short, it's like hard to come off.
Yeah.
It's like almost harder because you gotta like.
Yeah, it's
in and
easier
out
to do it real quick, but it's actually harder to like master how technical it is.
So you gotta,
I would
like-
say do one more slower.
Yeah.
Like stop above it a little closer to it, and then when you turn and straighten out, you'll lock on for a little bit longer. But also you got to keep your knees bent and you got to get the board, try to get it more in the center.
Okay.
Because you're going over the nose. So if you try to go more in the center, you'll probably end up on that front foot. One more and you got it. Look at the freaking. Look at the service. Thank you, bro. No excuses now. Thank you, boys.
Gotcha.
This guy's got it. Oh my God. Literally stop like right here. There you go. Now when you pop, you'll be going way slower. Hold 90 and stay low. Yes. We needed that. So that's what happens when you board slide with straight legs. If you stay low, you bend on the toe.
So I was like shoot straight up.
Yeah, you were straight up, and that's why as soon as you go on an edge, you're done.
Gotcha.
Basically, you want to take like 2 magnets. Act like the board and the box are magnets. So if the box is angled like this, the board needs to be angled at the same. You know what I mean? It would snap magnet, you know, and you could slide it all around and a magnet would be flat, fully parallel. But as soon as you go like this, just a little lifted, you're sliding out.
Gotcha.
Literally every trick is about staying low as hell.
Right.
So go get up there and just be the lowest you've ever been, over low. This is good. A little reality check of how difficult it actually is. Oh, go! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Stay low, but upright. Son.
Now I'm hooked.
Do that,
It's over.
do that again. Do to make it true.
Alright.
Woo! That's the key. Staying low. But when we say low, we don't mean bending over at the waist and making a 90 degree with your body. We mean literally getting low like a surfer, dude. And still having your back upright. That was, yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to just come in if you're uncontrollable riding and hope that it times up like a ping pong machine and just hits the box. That's not what we're looking for. Calculated. Gertie's hiking up way too high. was good, but you zeeched it a little bit.
What does that mean?
That means you weren't full 90. Straight 0, 90, you were like 85, 80.
Okay.
You could push it past, but you can't push it not enough.
Gotcha.
Unless you're front board oppo pretzeling 450 or something, we might give you a little leeway. Cruising! Oh my gosh! Animal! Ow! All the way out! Past it! Stay low! That's what we're... Young dirty streets, baby! Alright, pack your bags. We're heading to the bigger rail. Honestly, you want to probably do 5 of those, 10 of those. We got 5 minutes. We gotta nail this. Because you know that there's straight and there's 90.
Yeah.
And you know that you have to stay low in order to keep your angle of your board facing down the hill because it's a down box.
Right.
This thing's long as hell. So you can go on straight. Right before you're about to go on, just look at the end of the rail. That's a tip for every time you ever hit any rail. Just quick look at the end of the rail so that's where you know where you're going. Lock in 50, but like I told you, just turn your lower body. When you get halfway through, right by the end of the rail, just turn your lower body, stay super extra low because as soon as you start to turn, it's gonna get slippery, but you can pivot like that magnet would spin freely, circularly. As long as your upper body doesn't throw it, then you'll come back like I was to regular. If you go with your whole upper body and lower body, you'll keep spinning and you'll land fakie. But if you come in with your body straight and everything, you hit the 50-50 regular and you just shift with your legs, it'll pop it back.
Okay.
But if you come in like this and then you throw a board slide, you'll just keep spinning like that.
So you don't want to like open your shoulders. You want to be able to...
No, you want to keep your shoulder closed and just push the lower leg out, lower body out, and it'll pop right back, just right at the end.
Do you want to like snap into it or like kind of gradually rotate?
As quick as you can just get past not being 90.
Okay.
You got it. Perfect. Oh! He's on it! Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. All right, so I hate to say to go 50-50 and then shimmy over to board slide, but because this thing is twice as long as what we would like to jump to next, I believe that going from 50-50 on the basically flat ground one advances to 50-50ing on just that one, and then potentially the length of this long box. And then Gertie was saying he's never been able to bring that to a board slide. So then you start back where you started with the 50-50s, you learn the board slides, and then you come to something like just this. But we got double here, so we're hitting the 50-50. 90. Oh! Oh my God. So you're a full legend and you popped. You literally popped and you skipped the 90 and you landed right on it. That's the G's thing you could have done.
Really?
I was telling you to just like swivel like a squirrel, but you went full. You popped, landed 90. Now get on 50 and do that like right away. You know, as soon as you can. You waited probably a second and a half.
Right.
You did the last 2 feet. Now try to do half the box.
All right.
Oh, the boys are getting gnarly. Wow. And the knees. This guy's all right, you're ready for the whole thing. Do the whole box. But I'm telling you, you gotta stay lower. If you're gonna do the whole box, you gotta stay a little bit lower.
Okay.
It's like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with the balance meter. The longer you're on it, the looser you get.
Stay low.
This is it, bro. Look at the guys jogging. They're about to kick us out and shut it down. Chill, chill, chill. You're only gonna do one of them. Extra low, nice and low. That was to fakie. A little more speed now, and it'll be easier to go back to regular.
Hell yeah.
That's why I started hopping up higher. You got one more. He's gonna let you. You gotta bring that to regular, bro.
Yeah?
And secure the dream. Are you kidding me? So that's what I was explaining. How you stop going to fakie is by stopping throwing your whole body into the trick. If you just snap your leg to the board slide, your shoulders and your legs being in opposite positions forces it to want to snap back to the way you came in. If you initiate with your upper body and your lower body at the same time, there's no momentum killer. You just keep spinning. Nice and low, baby. Are you kidding me? Dirty freaking beats, baby.
Let's go.
As the buzzer goes off, the mountain is closed.
Worked. Let's go.
They shut down the mountain. Freaking no way. All right, guys, drop a thumbs up. That was insane. I gotta start doing more shred hacks in the middle of the Stoked breakdowns. Leave some other tips that I forgot in the comment section. Leave some comments of what else you want me to cover next. And dude, love you guys. We're dreaming. Yeah, boys.
Thank you, bro. I learned how to board a slide today. Are you kidding me?
Yo. Now you gotta get them on a rail. That's the thing though. You stayed low and you went to full 90 board slide. So you think it's a walk in the park. You take that to a rail and you did what you did the first time, which you didn't go full 90, and it's a whole situation. Because the box has more surface area for you to make mistakes when you're on a rail.
Just holding your
The
full
littlest mistake and your edge is facing into the rail and it'll gouge the rail out. Yeah, if it's a down flat forever, as long as you get on it low and you're centered and you're level and your board is tilted the right way, you know, you're board sliding, you'll just go until your body, like the balance meter, falls to one side and then you just hop off that side.
just jump off.
So you'll never actually slip out and land on the rail.
Right.
As long as you commit to getting on top of it, staying low, staying freaking low, staying low, and making sure that you're super low.
Did you say on the same thing with boxes as rails, like do a 50 first?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, a wide square rail. 4 inches wide, 5 inches wide, you know. You could probably almost find them only at Corinthia.